Sunday, May 31st, 2026. Hello, I am John Michael Chambers, and this is your War Report. I ask you to listen with love, as where we go one, we go all. The following report is provided in part by Guardian Daniel R. The Invisible Front, the epidemic scale of U.S. veteran suicides since 2001. Executive Summary. While the physical dangers of the battlefield for U.S. forces have decreased over the past 25 years due to advanced medicine and technology, the psychological return from war zones is exacting a historically unprecedented toll. A statistical comparison between casualties in U.S. conflicts since September 11, 2001, and domestic suicide rates reveals a dramatic discrepancy. The number of veterans dying by suicide exceeds the number of those killed in combat 20-fold, according to Military Times. The domestic battlefield, the core data. In the military conflicts of the post-9/11 era, primarily the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan, alongside anti-terror operations in Syria, Pakistan, and parts of Africa, the U.S. Department of Defense recorded a total of approximately 7,060 service members killed in action, DoD. In stark contrast stands the devastating toll at home. Since 2001, an estimated 141,000 to 147,000 veterans in the United States have taken their own lives, Military Times. Statistically, the system fractures year after year. According to the latest report from the Department of Veterans Affairs, the VA, 6,398 former service members died by suicide in the most recent tracked year alone, averaging a continuous 17.5 suicides per day. Independent organizations estimate the dark figure, including unclear drug overdoses, to be as high as 44 deaths daily, according to Mission Roll Call. The asymmetry of casualties, a direct comparison. Comparing individual theaters of war against the cumulative suicide toll highlights the stark imbalance. The Iraq War, 2003 to 2011, 4,492 service members killed. Afghanistan War, 2001 to 2021, 2.460 service members, or 460 service members killed. Syria, Iraq, and others, 2014 to present, 250 service members killed, all according to the DoD. Veteran suicides in the same period, 147,000 deaths, according to Military Times. The suicide rate among veterans currently stands at 35.2 per 100,000 individuals, which is more than double the rate of the U.S. civilian population. The trend among women is particularly alarming. Female veterans experience a suicide risk nearly twice as high as civilian women. VA. The most vulnerable age group is young veterans aged 18 to 34, 47.9 per 100,000. Root causes. Why the crisis escalates. Scientific research such as the Costs of War project at Brown University attributes this imbalance to structural and medical shifts in modern warfare. Costs of war. Surviving at the cost of trauma. Thanks to advanced Kevlar body armor and rapid battlefield medicine, soldiers routinely survive severe blast injuries from improvised explosive devices, IEDs. However, they return home with the chronic pain, amputations, and traumatic brain injuries, which multiply suicide risk. The strain of multiple deployments. Due to the absence of a draft and reliance on all volunteer force, service members were deployed 4 to safe times to combat zones. This caused severe chronic post-traumatic stress disorder and fractured family support networks. The deadly vacuum after service. The first year after transitioning out of military is the most perilous, with a suicide rate of 46.2 per 100,000. The abrupt loss of identity, structure, and camaraderie plunges many into isolation. Compounding this, statistics show that 61% of those who died by suicide had no contact with the VA healthcare system in their final year of life. Conclusion: the data proves that the costs of America's post-9/11 wars did not end on foreign battlefields. For the majority of forces, the most dangerous battle began only after returning home. Addressing this crisis remains one of the biggest healthcare and moral challenges facing the United States today. Join me and Mike King for a live Patriot Q&A Power Hour Thursday, June 26th at 8 p.m. Eastern. We'll be taking your questions. Visit jmcbroadcasting.com, click on Premium Portal. Global Financial Reset is accelerating. Free educational modules at wealthcoachuniversity.com. Buy gold, buy silver, buy now by calling my resource, Bill Armour, at 310-407-0239. And join us every Wednesday, Economic Panel, live Global Financial Reset at JMC Broadcasting. The dawning of the Golden Age is rapidly approaching. Continue to follow our military, intelligence, economic, health reporting, lean and mean. Subscribe for free at jmcbroadcasting.com.
The controlled demolition of the current financial system and restructure is happening right before our eyes. The current supremacy war is heating up. New tax policies, ending the Federal Reserve and the IRS as we know it. New banking system. How about the US dollar? Are we returning to a gold-backed currency, ultimately en route to a digital currency, a stable coin into an encrypted QFS? By reading the pages of this book and taking advantage of the opportunities within, you will become informed, empowered, and connected with the confidence to act. Saving America and protecting your wealth are not spectator sports. Will you be on the wrong side of history? It requires effort and due diligence, then action on your part. Action changes things. It's time. As we witness the greatest financial reset in history, prepare for a new era free from the shadow and control of the cabal. The future is bright, and it belongs to us, not the corrupt elite. We are mid-transitioning. We've not yet arrived. What's occurring during this transition? Danger. This is the danger zone on the economic and financial battlefield. There is tremendous opportunity to prosper. Strategies, models, and proposed solutions will be defined within the pages of this book. This is indeed a must-read book which should be shared with others. The Global Financial Reset, Surviving and Thriving the Transition. Pick up your copy today of this 5-star rated book at Amazon.com.